Hey guys, welcome once again to our weekly recap. Let's take a look at some setups and some entries we share with our Discord community. Um, Long story short, this week I just placed two trades. I'll explain to you the breakdown, both hit take profit. Um, I'm sorry, three trades. Two of them hit take profit, and one of them hit my stop loss, and I'll share them with you on this video. Also, our smart money trader did a pretty good job this week. It was an amazing week in the forex market, which for now we recommend to stay only in the forex market. Cryptocurrency right now, crypto market is going crazy at the moment, as you might hear in the news. So let's check dollar cat. What happened with dollar cat? All right. So if you see this level, when you see this level, you go to your charts. This is a 15-minute time frame. All right. This is a 15-minute time frame. So what happened with this? This was a 1 hour level. All right. This was a 1 hour level. And if you see around this area of the 129,600, basically this is a support area. See, we had a resistance level to the left. We have a support area here. All right, so we know, and we have explained this in previous videos. Actually, I guess there is a class about liquidity on how I look for liquidity. So this is liquidity. This is how they build liquidity on charts. If you see, we have a resistance level now. Retail method says that your previous resistance now is supposed to become a new support. So that's actually what happened here. And support and resistance traders, they did pretty good on this buy. If they took this buy, they did pretty good. But our entry is basically where this retail methodologies place their stop losses. So uh, place an imaginary line here, which represents resistance and support. And below that line, below this area, there are many stop losses waiting there. All right, so that's the liquidity. That's where we try to enter. Now, in the 5 minute time frame here, we have a break in the structure, and that's when I send the signal. All right, we had a break in structure, so in order to place a safer entry, let's say, I use the whole level. But there was no surprise on this one. Sometimes we see some wicks, all right, below the low, and then market pushed the price up. So basically this is what happened on this trade. All right, there was a break in the structure in the 5 minute time frame, and then price moved to the upside, and I'll show you I'll show you the confirmation in the 5 minute time frame. Give me one moment. So here's the confirmation. Let me see the 5 minute time frame. I'm gonna use this. So this is what happened. See, first price made a higher high, higher low, higher high. Here price grab liquidity. Then price push the price up. It's now building liquidity. We have liquidity above this resistance area in the 5 minute time frame. Then we have a break of the structure, and this is our area. So that's where I place the entry. The stop loss is supposed to be below this low, but you know, based on the market behavior, I know that sometimes price makes a wick make or creates a wick like this, taking my stop loss, and then boom. So that's why I just try to I just try to make money out of the market. I just don't care about having a perfect entry or a perfect stop loss. I just don't care about that. What I'm looking is to make money. So, but on this setup, there was no surprise. Market moved as expected. Market did what it was supposed to do, and we profit from this area. But also we we sent the notification on our Discord, and here it is. We were waiting for gold. Gold did a pretty nice move, but the confirmation was not solid. In fact, we didn't have a retracement, so that's why I didn't send an entry. But if you trade aggressively, this was a good trade. And this was gold. I'm sorry, this was dollar CAD. All right, before the price get to the zone. Now let's talk about this crude oil setup we share. We were following up on this instrument because at the beginning of the week it was given some very nice sell opportunities, but confirmations were not presented, so we just invalidate the setup, and then a new opportunity for a buy came up. So that was basically the explanation. Let's talk about crude oil again. We share a potential sell entry in the supply zone. This level didn't hold, didn't provide us with any confirmation, so the setup was invalidated. And then we explained that around here, creating a demand area, which is important for us because price is telling us that they are no longer interested in dropping the price, but rather the opposite. If we get confirmations in lower time frames, it will be a terrific opportunity to go long. So that was basically the idea of this trade. And here's the setup, which respected exactly what we explained on the analysis. And these are analysis that you can benefit from, and you can follow up with us on these instruments that we share in our daily analysis too. So basically, this was a supply area we were trying to short, but there were no confirmations here, and actually the price created this new demand area. So basically this changed the whole bias on the setup. And same thing, we were waiting for confirmation, price broke structure, removed the supply zone, created this very nice imbalance, and here's where we enter. So if you follow the instruction and if you follow exactly the way we trade, this was a very nice opportunity for us to take this week. Now let's check smart money trading ideas. He also did pretty good. And take a look at this trade idea we share with our community. This was shared by Smart Money Trading, by our Smart Money Trader on Aussie JPY. It was a buy limit order. See how we managed this setup. All right, we had to make an adjustment on the take profit levels, and this is how it looked on the chart. It is exactly this trade. We had a very nice order block on the 30-minute time frame. The price had a bearish order flow. That's right. But we were able to make some pips with this reversal trade on the 30-minute time frame. See, it just take our level and hit our take profit 147 pips and a 532 risk reward ratio. But let me show you the Discord too. So check EuroCAD. Someone asked for our EuroCAD idea, and he shared this one. Take a look how it was a buy position, and just see, we love this type of trades, and these are the setups that you can find inside our community. And here's a full take profit. Take a look at that. What a beautiful trade. And here is another one on Aussie New Zealand dollar. All right, it hit our take profit 1 and then our take profit 2, but we should take also we should also take partials when we are in our take profit 1, and protect our entry, because we just don't want to avoid a sharp move to our entry and we are stopped out, or even our stop loss, sharp move to our stop loss. We don't want to see those movements, so that's why we always move to break even, book some profits, and we let the trade run. GBP and CD was another trade. As you can see, the Kiwi did pretty bad this week, so we took advantage of it, buying pairs where NCDs is the secondary currency. So that was another trade on GBP and CD. This once again, keep in mind that he does live stream during the week, so there are a lot of resources you can benefit from by joining our community. And I had I had a loss also, and I'll share that with you. This was the setup. It was on GJ. Price was in a long consolidation, and then price broke to the upside. This is a very common pattern, very common pattern. You know, we are supposed to buy the retest of the breakout. So here was the order block responsible of giving the confirmation of creating this break of a structure, and basically I was waiting, or my target was to fill this full imbalance, but no, price just uh, you know created a very big wick on this trade, so this was a loss I took on this setup. So overall we did pretty good in the forex market, and once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you are interested in joining our community, you can contact us on Instagram. Have a very nice weekend. See you next week. Take care.